refuse to be stymied by a hovering landmass. The floating island could be part of Calgranti's plan, but it could also mean he wanted privacy for his final push toward ascension. Either way, we need to find a way to get up there. I considered that option, but without a mage of Abnathar's experience and abilities, we have no way to use the Aeon Stones. No, I think we'll need a different solution. As far as I can tell, the Dragon Guard of old never faced this particular obstacle. We need to find a way to reach that island, and we need to do it quickly. Talk to Queen Chimera. Perhaps you can help her figure out something with her portal magic.
This one has much to do. If you have business, speak to Captain Zaji.
Moons, guide me. What am I to do? No answers appear before my eyes, my friend. I seek a path for us, but find nothing but dead ends. I have one last idea. Moons willing, it will work as it did at Jode's core. The path I walked through the Shadow Dance Temple attuned me to the moons, and to the memories of my ancestor Anequina's sharp tongue. They were so clear when I needed them in Northern elsewhere. Now, nothing. Not even a moon gate, yes? I do not think so. Those ancient edifices connect only to specific locations. I do not think one of those would be on Calgronti's island. Watch over me while I try to access Anequina's memories. She helped Kunzari defeat Calgrontid in the past. Perhaps her insights will help us today, yes? Maybe she will speak to me, maybe not. If nothing else, I have to try. Anequina, reveal your memories to me. The answer you seek resides in the cavern of the moon's sacred light.
That was...
That
I
was
don't know what that was.
intense.
Queen Chimera, are you all right?
Anequina did not so much as... That was intense. Anequina did not so much as show. I am as surprised as you are, my friend. But the message I received was clear. You must go to the Moonlit Cove. That is the cavern of the moon's sacred light. No, not this time. I want to search the memories and see if Anequina has more to tell us about Calgrontit and her adventures with Kunzari. I will confer with Sai Sahan, then have him meet you at the Moonlit Cove. Ghost cat? Like the spirits that accompanied us through the Shadow Dance Temple? Strange. I did not see this spirit. Are you certain of what you saw? Then I believe you, my friend. And the vision just confirms my conviction that Anequina's message was meant for you. Now, go to Moonlit Cove and find the answer we seek. Stay a moment, Sai-Sahan. You can meet our friend at Moonlit Cove.
Moonlit Cove? Some sort of holy place, if I recall. Then again, you can't walk 10 steps without running into a Khajiiti holy place. This land is full of them. If that is where we must go, so be it. I will meet you there after I see to the Queen.
If you ever find yourself in need of some dishonest work, come find Kashima. She is certain she will need a new partner shortly, yes? We carry on a proud family tradition. Mother would stick an Alfiq in a stranger's pack when she was but a kitten, and then scream, "Thief! Thief!" A much better plan than Tenderclaw in his stupid note, yes?
What do you want?
Good. You found the place. Let's talk. Queen Chimera recalled one last thing before I left her side. It took her a moment to understand what the vision was showing her, but she shared that knowledge with me. I'm a door. An ancient door, hidden behind a waterfall. Somewhere to the southwest, she thinks. But we're not alone here. The place is crawling with pirates. Be on your guard.
At least we don't see many sea elves.
Just as Queen Chimera said, a door hidden behind a waterfall. I'd say placing an ancient corridor and its matching door behind a waterfall counts as hidden. I wonder what's behind it that will help us reach Dragonhold. Not so fast, my eager associate. See that tablet on the wall? It appears that parts of it are missing. I've seen elaborate locks, not with that aura of magic that surrounds it. I'll wait here and guard the place against those pirates. You go and find the missing pieces of it. Quick now.
Another fuse. Your goal is near. This way, Fireclaw. Almost there.
Were you successful, my friend? I fear without the restored tablet, we won't open this door. Other than dealing with a few stray pirates, things have been quiet here. Tell me, were you able to find the missing fragments of the tablet? Good. Fit them together and see what the intact tablet has to say. Maybe it contains a clue as to how to open this. The fragments fit together? What does it say? Nequina, Flinthild, Numerian. Those names. From the legends Abner goes on and on about. The Khajiiti hero, Kunzari. Khajiit and their riddles. But when I said Kunzari's name, the aura disappeared. Try the door now. Could this really be the tomb of Kunzari? Sarcophagus. And a ghostly cat. Do you see it too, my friend?
Zar was thinking, Fiveclaw will never decipher the clues. Then, to Zar's surprise, here you are. Zar thought we would meet much sooner, dearest friend. Nequina always was too clever with her connotations, yes? Still, you are here now, and we have some small span of time to stop the rise of the Dark Aeon. Do not make Zar blush, dear friend. Legendary certainly fits. Illustrious, even. But mythic, that's a little much, yes? This one is who you say. The luminous lion of elsewhere. The Joan-Light Junter. And the imprisoner of dragons. Kunzari. Apologies. It was much more grand when Zar's tales were widely told. As for why Zar has awakened, well, how could this one sleep with all the noise the dragons make? Calgrantid and his brood always were too rambunctious, yes? Oh no, dear friend. Zar's tales have all been told. As this one explained to Jadari long ago, it is time to sing the song of a new hero. Zar can lend you a bit of his experience, however. This one can tell you about a secret path to Dragonhold. You do not expect Zar to draw you a map, do you? Where is the fun in that? No, the tale must be relished. The brave and beautiful Khajiit Queen. Anequina's blood courses through her sleek and fragrant form. Give her Zar's claw. She will know what to do with it when she sees it. A rib, a femur, but a claw is least cumbersome. Do not look so surprised. The remains of a Khajiit legend hold great power. Power the sign of Anequina can use to walk the Jonelight path. Clever. You made Zar say more than he meant to. Well done. You do not expect Zar to draw you a map, do you? Where is the fun? You do not expect the brave and beautiful Khajiit. A rib, a femur, but... Take Zar's claw to the Anequina of this age. She can use it to get your Krajun to Dragonhold. Now, accept this final gift. A quick path back to your Krajun. That is where this story truly begins.
All this way for the remains of a legend? Into the bay. Really? I think the Ghost Cat did that on purpose. Bring the claw to Queen Chimera while I rally the Dragon Guard.
I hope that contentious old mage is all right. Hiveclaw, did you and Saisahan find the hidden door? Tell me, my friend, what did you find behind the hidden door? Do we have a way to reach Dragonhold? Truly, Fiveclaw. Bright moons. What did you find inside? A weapon? A tome? Something even more magnificent. His claw? And this will help us reach Dragonhold and put an end to Calgrontiid? It is a claw. That is definite. I will study it, search Anequina's memories. It must have a purpose, even if the meaning initially eludes me. Did Kunzari say anything else, Fiveclaw? 5 Claw? The Jonelight Path? I have never heard of such a thing, but it does sound promising. Not yet. But I will study the claw and search my memories. Let the attunement guide me. The answer will come. I just need some time. Go. Find Sai-Sahan and make sure the Dragon Guard is ready to proceed.
If this Calgrantide actually exists, how can either the Shields or the Dragon Guard hope to stand against it?
General Renmus and the Shields will protect Senchal.
I swear we won't let you down.
We can't assault Dragonhold. We'll direct our efforts to supporting the Shields. As Queen Chimera solved our transportation issue, the Dragon Guard is eager to at long last take the battle to Calgrantide. Despite our past differences, the General did come through when we needed him. I extended an invitation and he decided to accept. Of course, he mostly came to find General Renmus wishes us success in our mission, but he won't leave Senchal undefended. It falls to the Dragon Guard to assault Calgrantide's stronghold. The General's forces will remain in reserve, protecting the city.
Five Claw, I think I know what to do with Kunzari's claw. Five Claw, I think I understand. I can draw upon the power of the claw to open a portal to the Jonelight Path. I think I can do this, yes. That is the part I have not fully worked out yet. But in Anequina's memories, I saw a place between places, full of moonlight and stars. We must walk the Jonelight Path, just as Anequina, Kunzari, and the Krajun did in the ancient past. No, Five Claw. Without Tarn to guide me, I do not want to risk all of our eggs in this particular basket. The Dragon Guard will remain in reserve. Let them defend Senchal. Then, if we fail, it will be up to them to stop Calgrantide. You are Five Claw. You and Sai-Sahan. We are Krajun, a company of heroes. Together, we will walk the Jonelight Path and see where fate takes us. Trust me, my friend. This is what the three of us must do. Dragon Guard, defend Senchal until you hear from us. Five Claw, Sai, with me. Enter the portal.
Welcome, dear friends, to the Jonelight Path, where heroes such as we can climb the liminal forces that bind each here to every there.
You are the Kunzari.
Oh, please. Blood of my beloved. To his friends, this one is simply Zar. Now, cross the Jonelight path and make your way to Dragonhold.
Don't look down. Don't look down. Don't look down.
Such a wonder.
Mind the gaps between the stars, dear friends. Zar will feel terrible if any of you fall.
This place, it goes on forever. So many islands, but no way to reach them.
The end is near, dear friends. You can almost smell Calgronti's stench from here. This is the spot where the liminal of here touches the liminal of there.
Portals. You enter first and emerge last. Even time refuses to work correctly around such magic. Come. Queen Chimera and Nephilar are up ahead.
What began in Anequina ends in the sky over Palatine. I sense power, a vast supply, building like a storm at the island's heart. Calgrontiid is close to achieving his terrible goal. Luckily, Nephilar had the foresight to meet us here. I have a guess. Nephilar tells us that there are focal points, Aeon Stones placed at key locations around the island. If we can disrupt the flow of energy through these focal points, it may stop Calgrontiid's ascension ritual. If Abnar Tharn was with us, he would have a magical solution. In his absence, I see only one clear path. We must destroy the Aeon.
Mask Bearer, don the Mask of Alkash and fill it with the energy of the creatures of Dark Aeon. It will protect you and the others from my fire.
Dark Aeon creatures, your mask glows with power.
There! That shard of Aeon Stone! Destroy it! Fire!
Who dares attempt to stop my ascension?
It appears our efforts have displeased Kalgrantid. Good.
Then let us press the advantage while we have it. Another focal point!
waters of the new moon? Never!
These ruins. Could they be part of the complex you explored with Tharn?
If Tarn still lives, he could have taken refuge inside.
We'll find him, Queen Chimera. I've seen Tharn survive worse things than a floating island.
Moons help him. But I suspect Tarn has more to worry about than the floating island.
Hurry to the pinnacle!
The focal point should be just up ahead.
Ceased! I will destroy whoever dares interfere with my ascension!
That was the last of the focal points. Now, to deal with Calgrontit.
As you say, Queen Chimera.
By the moons! Is that Tarn?
Late again. How typical.
I had a feeling that you were behind the disruption of the other focal points. Figured I'd help by taking out this last one. Ever the voice of support and tact. Considering the circumstances, I could be worse. Unfortunate, to safely absorb all that energy, Calgronte needed the focal points. As close as he is to his ascension, safety will be the furthest thing from his mind. If he proceeds with his ascension, if Calgronte tries to ascend without the focal points, he could unleash all that pent-up energy. The resulting blast would destroy elsewhere. Perhaps all. You worry more than a Norse nursemaid. To the center of the island. It's time to end this. I ran, dodged falling bricks and leapt over collapsing floors. Made my way to the surface. Only to find we were... I did what any proper battle mage would do. I hid. As you can see, I'm in no condition to take on Calgronte by myself. So I watched. And waited. How did you get back here, by the way? Of course he did. If we survive this, you can explain that to me later. Now, let's go try and kill that damn dragon.
Are you up to this, old man?
Don't concern yourself about me. Just remember, Calgronte is perched atop a gigantic shard of Aeon Stone that pulses with enough power to destroy the continent. Concentrate on the task at hand.
That door. Calgronte is through there.
Before we enter, prepare yourselves. And this might be the last time we have a chance to talk, so use it well. Are you ready, my friend? One last leap into oblivion? We'll finish this. Of that, I'm certain. I ran. Dodged falling bricks and leapt over collapse. I did what any proper battle mage would do. I hid. Of course he did. If we survive this, you can explain that to me later.
We have reached the precipice, my friend. Whatever happens next will decide the fate of our world. Either way, it has been a pleasure to fight at your side. May you...
This is it. Our Krajun is now complete. Now we shall end the story that started with Kunzari, one way or another.
I'll cast spheres of protection upon the grapple points when Calgronte prepares to shout.
Let me taste your blood. One last before I complete my ascension. You cannot stop me! Tiresome mortals! Submit to my reign, and you may get...
Damn that dragon's wings! Wait for him to return, or force him to land.
Use the grapple gun when his shouts grow too large to outrun.
The mask is ready. Call down the fire.
With claw and tail!
You can't beat him in the air. Force him down or wait until he lands.
incinerate you all!
The dragon. Force him down or wait for his return.
Something big is coming. Ready your grapple bow.
I will consume you! No! It's not the end! Damnable fleas! You dare attack me! Archaeon!
We actually did it. We killed Calgrondid.
The island. It's shaking apart. What's happening?
The energy in the Aeon Stone. We need to contain it before it explodes. Even in death, that damned dragon haunts me. If that Aeon Stone shatters, Tamriel is doomed. No, my friend. This task requires a dragon and a battle mage. Take Chimera and Sai Sahan. Find a way out of here. Nafalar and I will contain the explosion. And we have accomplished amazing things. But this isn't something you can help me with. Save the others. I need to reach that crystal before it explodes. I prepared for a moment such as this. I insist that you trust me. This one last time. If this is goodbye, my friend, it has been a privilege.
I will do what I can, mage.
Get them out of here, Chimera. I know you can do it.
Tarn.
Tharn will do what he always does. He'll save Tamriel. We need to get out of here. Nephilar, can you fly us off the island?
I must aid the wizard, or the explosion will destroy everything.
Moons take you, Tar. I suppose I have to try. Joe, give me strength. There! Hurry, my friends, into the portal. Tarn was a better teacher than I gave him credit for. When I needed to do it, I was able to open a portal. The island, it exploded, but the blast spread no farther. Tarn did it. Elsewhere is safe. I know, Five Claw. I know. I did not like the man, but I came to respect him. In the end, he was part of my family. We will honor his memory and his sacrifice. I will see to it personally. Sai went back to the Dragon Guard Sanctum to check on the others. As for Nafalar, I do not know. He was on Dragonhold helping Tarn. We can only hope. The Dragon Guard, they did so much. And you, always my champion. My words, they are not enough, yes? You have done so much for my homeland. For me. Go to the Dragon Guard Sanctum. Meet with the others. I wish to stay here a while longer. I will find you when I return. All of this makes one think about the past. I lost my family. I lost good friends. I nearly lost my homeland. But we persevered. Hope. No matter what we faced, no matter the danger, you never gave up. You never gave in. You taught me such a valuable lesson. You and Tarn both. Thank you, my friend.
Look who's back.
Ah, the Dragon Guard's finest. Let us talk.
No one knows my pain.
Good to see you up and walking about. You were dead to the world after we escaped Dragonhold. We did it, my friend. And Tamriel owes you a great debt. You and Abnatharn both. Damn that old wizard for playing the hero. He contained a blast that should have turned elsewhere into ash and cinders. But did he have to get himself killed to do it? Whatever it is, we'll be ready for it. For now, though, I owe you a debt as well. Without your help, the Dragon Guard would never have been reborn. We succeeded beyond my expectations. Take this, and know that there will always be a place for you here. We did it, my friend. We reformed the Dragon Guard and put an end to Calgron. He returned shortly after we did, but he's been acting strangely. He won't talk to me. Won't tell me what happened up there after Abner... He trusts you. Can you check on him for me? Upstairs in his chamber. He seems troubled about everything that happened. Talk to him. Find out what occurred on Dragonhold after we left. Talk to Nephilar. See if he can shed any light on what happened up there at the end. And check in with the rest of the Dragon Guard. If you have the time, they all want a moment with the hero of Dragonhold. Zaji's words, not mine. Oh, you accomplished amazing things in your time with us. Latfulan, Kalgrantid. But such titles, they mean more to the admirers than they do to the admired. Our Dragon Guard is young. Let them have their heroes.
This one is sorry he missed all the action on Dragonhold. Zaji expects to be part of the next assault on a floating island, yes? The smuggling, the piracy, the drinking? Ah, this one has dropped them like a hot sweet cake. Well, except for the drinking. Zaji always wanted to be a hero. The Dragon Guard. It gives Zaji a chance to do something important with his life. Something good. But we should be celebrating, not examining decisions that brought us to this point. At least not while we're sober. Zaji still thinks a celebration is in order. Perhaps this one will mention it to the Lady Queen from Enequina. She must have enough gold to throw a proper party. There are still dragons to deal with. And the Dragon Guard will need more ships. A whole fleet of them. Then Captain Zaji will require a grander rank. What do you think? Admiral Zaji? Yes? Next time there is a dragon, Zaji does not want to be left behind.
I don't recall you jumping forward to challenge Latfulan.
Now, Aelia. The captain always maintains a tactical distance.
Tactical distance. Right. Zaji is nothing if not prudent.
This Dragon Guard, it's good, but it needs work. Luckily, Sai Sahan has me to knock some sense into this sorry bunch. The work, the mission. We may have taken out the Dragon Clan mothers, so to speak, but there are still a lot of lesser dragons to deal with. For that, the Dragon Guard needs to learn how to fight. And fighting, that's my specialty. For as long as they'll have me and Captain Zaji both. Truth be told, the bearded one handles himself well in battle. I think I could learn a thing or two from him along the way. So, it works out for everyone for me to drop anchor here.
What hope is there?
When we saw the island begin to break apart, it was all I could do to stop Zaji and Casca from leaping into the pounce and sailing off to fish you out of the sea. Can you imagine trying to navigate while parts of the island were raining down? The thought. You know, I've been thinking, maybe I'm not actually cut out for the Dragon Guard. I feel so young compared to Sai, so inexperienced. I'm not sure I could have handled being up on that floating island. I did? I mean, I did, didn't I? And I took command of our forces down here while you and Sai were up there. You always know what to say, don't you? Thank you, my friend. I'll keep that in mind, even as I strive to gain more experience. You know, I really do like being a part of all this. Aelia of the Dragon Guard, I'm going to make you and Sai proud. No, that was just a slight moment of doubt. But you've set me straight, and I take my calling very seriously. I go wherever the Dragon Guard needs me. I will make time to return to Senchal and visit with my father, though. I owe him that much.
Mask Bearer, I look around my home and see so much activity. The Bearded One's minions, they scurry like ants in the moon sugar. It vexes me. The Battle Mage wanted to contain the energy of the Aeon Stones, to keep the release from destroying anything beyond the crumbling island. I helped him achieve that goal before I returned here. I do not know. The Battle Mage was weak, exhausted, but he refused to give up. He wanted to save you, save this land. I lent him enough of my power to accomplish that task. It was the least I could do, after he helped stop Calgrantid. All I can tell you is what Calgrantid believed. He believed that with enough power, he could become a new moon in the sky, a new god to challenge Akatosh. Regardless of the truth, he had to be stopped. Now, for me, the time has come to move on. Glad that a creature as magnificent as Calgrantid had to be destroyed? No, Mask Bearer. I am disappointed that it came to that Calgrantid forced us to intercede. He was dangerous, so we ended the danger. And now, I must take my leave. Wherever my wings will take me, Mask Bearer, I must bide my time and wait for the next event that requires my intervention. It was good to see that we could work together, mortal. I will remember that. And now, farewell. We may meet again, Mask Bearer. The world is not so very large, and do not worry about the mask. Like me, it will bide its time until it is again needed. Tell the Dragon Guard they have my respect.
Nephil, I heard the wings. Nephilar has left us? Probably for the best, all things considered. Were you able to get him to tell you what happened on Dragonhold before the island totally broke apart? Tharn's a tough old goat. If there was a way to survive, he'd find it. I don't think there was. Oh, I almost forgot. We received a summons from Queen Chimera. She wants to see us. All of us. In Senchal. She was being rather cryptic, but I think she wants to throw a celebration. Honor the Dragon Guard and all that. Beforehand, however, she wants to talk to you. You could find her in Central Palace. Queen Chimera impressed me, my friend. It isn't every ruler who readily puts themselves in harm's way for the sake of their people. Damn, she certainly did. We'll follow along shortly. In order to make a good impression, the Dragon Guard needs to be ready. I'll instruct Zaji and Casca on proper etiquette and protocol. Hopefully some of what I tell them will stick.
I could use a break.
The island fell out of the sky. They say it was the Dragon Guard. The Dragon Guard? We should definitely buy the drinks next time we see them.
What do you want?
Nobody cares at all.
Nothing is certain until it happens.
I wish I was of adventuring.
What do you want?
How can we protect you, my queen, if you continue to leave us behind?
I am no fragile kitten, Zamarak. My duty will always take precedence. Ah, Fiveclaw, you arrive in the nick of time. While I deal with my royal protectors, I have an important task for you. I need you to represent me before the Imperial General Renmus. He knows of my goal to restore the Elsewhere Confederacy and rejoin Anequina and Palatine. Given their service, I want to offer the Shields of Senchal a place in this restored kingdom. Very much so. There is no one else I trust to handle such a delicate negotiation. General Renmus has an idea this is coming. I want you to officially present the offer and determine what he thinks.
How can I get any work done with these constant interruptions? Ah, it's you. I understand we have you to thank for stopping the dragon and getting rid of the floating island? Thank you. But what brings you to my office at this particular point in time? So, Anequina seeks to come to the rescue of Palatine? We've been doing quite well on our own, I'll have you know. Well, who am I kidding? The Shields have been getting by on luck and tenacity. And then the dragons came. My soldiers and I, we swore an oath to the Empire. If we forsake that oath and take up with Rimmond's queen, what does that say about our commitment and loyalty? I seem to be caught between my pride and my honor. What do you think, Dragon God? You make an excellent point. The Empire no longer exists, but Senchal continues to need us. It would be dishonorable to turn away from our duty. Very well. For Senchal and its people, I will agree to Queen Chimera's terms.
Father, excuse the interruption, but the ceremony is about to begin.
Perfect timing. And Aelia, I've accepted Queen Chimera's offer. We shall help her re-establish the Elsewhere Confederacy.
That's excellent news, Father.
Senchal needs the Shields, and the Shields need the support of a monarch. Now, come along. We need to get all of you to that ceremony.
As you say, Father.
Look, here comes the Slayer of Calgranted.
Yeah, all 7 of them.
I told you to go easy on the plum brandy.
Five Claw, come here, please.
Well, you sure know how to stay out of trouble, don't you? Of course, we'd all be dead 5 times over if you didn't keep sticking your nose into things. Yeah, Mareki tells me we haven't taken in all the sights. Still got a few ancient ruins to poke around in, I guess. Of course, there isn't much call for a sellsword after you sweep through an area. Leave a little adventure for the rest of us, eh?
I seem to have jigged when I reached Solitude when I should have jagged. Well, anyway, here I am. Now, did you summon me, or did I send for you? I really find myself where I expect to be, either. One of the great mysteries of life, I dare say. My portals usually take me where I need to be, whether I realize it or not. Rather convenient, if a bit disconcerting at times. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. Mostly the latter, not so much of the former. I handled a few tasks for Queen Chimera, visited with Abner Tharn, even dispatched a dragon or two, the smallest ones, nothing too impressive. So good of you to remember. The scamps have been working day and night to finish the place. Soon it will be a perfect getaway, a retreat from all the questing and daring do. You must come visit next time you're traveling the plains of Oblivion.
Can you believe it? General Merrick Renmus, standing right next to me. We studied his tactical withdrawal from Cheydinhal at the Academy.
So much to do.
No matter what the morrow may bring, tonight is for celebration. I'm so proud of Aelia, and of you and the Dragon Guard, of course, but I'm especially proud of Aelia. With gratitude, I should expect. With Queen Chimera's support, we'll finally have access to proper equipment, supplies. Watches can be shorter, patrols can be increased. Everything will be safer. The Empire could not give us that, I must admit.
Lecky's blade. Zaji smells like a keg pulled out of a tavern fire. Please let this go well.
Look at all the people. And they turned out for us. I can hardly believe it.
Zaji is not drunk. How dare San Sihan miss such an situation?
If the captain embarrasses me in front of Queen Chimera, I am going to bite his head off.
I'd rather be cracking heads.
The Queen refuses to begin the ceremony until she has spoken with you, friend. Zamorak suggests you hurry and talk to her.
My dearest friend, you must take your place alongside the rest of the Dragon Guard. The ceremony cannot begin until all of those I wish to honor are accounted for. Pomp and circumstance are a necessary component of every ceremony. The masses demand it. Besides, I want to honor the Dragon Guard's accomplishments, yours included. Take this reward and smile, Five Claw. We are about to begin. People of Senchal, let us recognize the efforts of the Dragon Guard. They saved Elsewhere from the rage of dragons. First, let us bow our heads and remember Abnar Tarn, who gave his life to save Tamriel. Second, it brings me great joy to mark the return of Sai-Sahan and the Dragon Guard. May you always watch over us all.
The honor is ours, Queen Chimera.
And finally, join me in honoring my friend and champion who ended the threat of Calgrontied once and for all. 3 cheers for Five Claw! 3 cheers for the Dragon Guard!
3 beers? No, Zadzia said enough. Thank you.
Dragons take me.
I wish I could issue a proclamation and solve all our problems, but it doesn't work that way. For now, we celebrate. Then, we must get back to work. Dragons reunifying Anequina and Palatine, re-establishing supply lines. There is so much to do. I suppose. But I will not forget what you have done for all of Elsewhere, my friend. You and Abner Tarn both. Perhaps the old battle mage deserves a statue? I will think on that when I am not dealing with the ongoing issues of state.
Is the ceremony over? Did Zachi get a medal?
From pit fighter to pirate to honored by the Queen of Rimen, Casca can barely contain her excitement. If you ever need my help, Walker, don't hesitate to ask.
What a moving ceremony. I feel honored to have been, honored by the Queen. Well, you know what I mean.
I need to find the Queen's court historian. I want to make sure Zaji's antics don't make it into the official record. The Dragon Guard still has much to learn, and there remain dragons to deal with. After that, I need to find my Snow Lily. Let Lyris know I'm all right. You won't believe how much I miss that beautiful half-giant.
You did it again, champion of Anequina. I'm almost tempted to abandon my post and follow you around. See what kind of...
You did so well, dearest friend. The blood of my beloved made such a lovely speech. Now your tale will be spread far and wide. But could she have not spared at least a word or two about the humble Kunzari? Truthfully, not a bit. Zar's story ended where yours began, and it was a pleasure to witness your triumphs and tragedies. An honor. May the legacy of your Krajun last as long as Zar's did. No, longer. not mention it. Now, prepare yourself. Hero work is tiring, yes? And endless. The stories repeat, and this is your turn in the cycle. Impending doom, resolute hero, miraculous salvation. Save the world and start again. That is the way of things. And that is a story that Gunzari cannot wait to hear. For the world is a sadder place without its heroes or its stories. Farewell, dear friend.
Even with Lotvulan killed, there's still plenty of dragons in southern elsewhere. The sooner your dragon god can rid us of these blasted beasts, the better.
What is it?
It behooves a woman of means such as I to see and be seen, especially doing charitable actions. Perhaps I should venture to the market for that purpose. Of course, I would take an escort. Dragons and unsavory people abound these days.
Once like you. This work never ends.
The liberator of Satakalam! I salute you!
Did you see that ceremony for the Dragon Guard? Very impressive.
I'm just happy that the Shield still have a job. I wonder what it will be like working for the Queen of Rimmon.
little help over here.
You're the one who stopped Thalik from opening the portal to Oblivion. Looking to craft some sturdy...
Our valuables are safe with us. How can I help you?
Buying, selling, I've got what you need.
Quality wares.
I can't believe I missed the whole battle with the daggers. Who am I supposed to fight now? Dark elf nobles? They can't fight for Bullstool, and when you hit them, all they do is whine.